First of all, I am grateful to University of Ahmedabad for having conducted this workshop, one-day workshop on heritage and youth, in collaboration with Guwahati University. And there can never be a platform than Guwahati University or Northeastern region in general and Assam in particular. In fact, ma'am, when we talk about heritage, the university anthem, which our Durjoti has talked about, uh, is about this excellent melange of the heritage, tradition, and modernity and humanism. This Bhupen Hazarika's song, Jili Kabal Uitore Par, this actually exemplifies this continuity, the legacy, the heritage, rich heritage of Assam. It talks about humanism and it talks about scientific quest and how. And also, it ends up by saying that Asatoma Sadgamaha Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityumam Amritam Gamaha Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. অসত্যৰ পৰা সত্যলৈ গানটোৰ কলিটো কি আছিলে হাঁচি পাতে ভাষা দিব চিফুঙে আশা দিব ৰং ঘৰে মেলিব দুৱাৰ সমাজে সাৱটিব মহান মানৱতা. I think this is understood to you. I mean, Manavata is humanism, yes. The society will embrace. And yes, Hasipat is word tree that encapsulates the basic essence of our religion, spirituality, society. And it also exemplifies our, the religion. And we have at Bond University more than 5,000 Sanchipat manuscripts. So Bhupen Hazarika talks about manuscript Hasifate Ahadibo, Ahmad language. Sifung Ahadibo. Sifung is a tribal instrument, civil, particularly missing communities. Sifung is a musical instrument. Hasifate Ahadibo, Sifung Ahadibo. Rongghar is the amphitheater of Ahom, mighty Ahom period, which is again can be considered to be the platform for witnessing the rich, variegated cultural mosaic of Assam at that point of time. So this, our anthem, when I was listening to it, it reflects that rich legacy that we are talking about. So Northeastern region, as I always keep on saying, is, particularly Assam, it is said that is the last point where India looks less and less India and more Southeast Asia. Because of our this excellent melting pot, or you can say salad bowl, salad bowl of both Indo-Gangetic and Dravidian as well as Mongoloid culture, particularly with Southeast Asia. And our region, we have more than 270 plus ethnic groups, then 180 plus languages I'm talking about. So with this variety of heterogeneity, but there is some underlying unity also. But there at a point of time came when we also only looked at the trajectory of divisiveness. But had this divisiveness been the only character of this society, then Northeastern region alone would have got more than 190 countries, nation states. In fact, one United Nations would have to be created within Northeastern region. Had we, in the period of 60s and 70s, you would see a lot of literature talking about as if it's a centrifugal forces that trying to go out. Yes, we had a saga of insurgency, some insurgency movements, etc. But there are certain grievances. Diversity of this magnitude when you interact, when you interact with each other because of the process of development, because of process of recognition, because the politics is about who gets what, when, and how. Politics is about perception. Politics is about, as the famous political scientist said, who gets what, when, and how. It's about authoritative allocation of values. Because of politics, we have certain issues, but there's underlying unity, and that is the unique civilizational trajectory and legacy of great Bharatiya Bhagyata. That's what we need to keep it in mind. And with these words, I would like to mention the beauty of various traditional, when you talk about heritage and youth, and how to maintain this. Well, our various traditional songs that are expressive and representative of ethnic and indigenous ways of life. In fact, all songs belonging to Bhupen Hazarika or of his contemporary time, and particularly the songs from below, particularly our, for example, there is a song called Mantu Soiba, which is a rice pounding song sung by hardworking women of Singpho community. Then there are communities, there is also another song like Kha Yong Nihkin, which is Ninki, which is a river rowing or water flowing song sung by Singpho males. So we see lot of literary expressions, lot of musical expressions by the communities which express their agonies of life, beauty of life, struggle of life, dialectics of society, and so forth. Minijuri, the famous Rajanikanth Bordele's Upanya, is about those tribal lifestyle and saga that they carried forward. So, but I believe, however, heritage doesn't sustain itself automatically or axiomatically. It requires conscious efforts of documentation, interpretation, transmission, and renewal. In a contemporary movement marked by rapid globalization, migration, and technological transformation, many of our cultural traditions, particularly our languages, under severe pressure. In fact, now many languages, particularly living in the Dibrugarh district, the numbers could be the less than I think 1,000 numbers are there. Particularly Singpho, isn't it? Singpho communities, language speakers have come down to around 1,000 or less than Tai Paki Tunum. These are some of the endangered languages that we confront today. So I am thankful to Ahmedabad University, Madam, particularly, and your team that we have joined hands. And I believe that in the days to come also, that we'll be in a position to take it forward and hold various programs together. Maybe, as Madam has said, some kind of semester maybe, or maybe 15 days a month kind of exchange program whereby we can learn from each other. Because this is the age of hand holding, and because Northeast is the that repository of those rich legacies. Actually, that all of us have that rich legacy. I do not want to say that it is only Northeast that we possess them, but we have those unique things need to be brought out. I mean, for example, the Thai communities, their Pui Songen, Pui Kiting, Pui Aqua represent diverse practices among them. Each of these festivals played a vehicular role of transmitting this heritage from one to the next generation. In fact, madam, we are happy to inform you that this is a very rare literature day. In fact, immediately after that, I have one program at MBA, and after that, we are having a big program on 6 months certificate program on Tayahum languages, because Tayahum is one of the major communities whereby but their language is now getting endangered. So we are going to inaugurate this program today at 11:30. So, and Guwahati University, I'm happy to inform you that we have started a new center where Palaknath from language, and of course Turjati is a very important pillar of those our center that we are trying. We are setting up a center for endangered languages and multilingualism, which with the sole aim of conducting research and activities in collaborative mode with communities and stakeholders. It is not that we'll just hold some seminars or workshops. We are planning to go to the, in fact, our scholars have visited the grassroots areas of those Taifake Turung Aiton areas, and have also brought them here. And on the last, which occasion I think, UN's Day on Multilingualism. Multilingualism, we had a very important group of people coming from Upper Assam, particularly those on endangered communities. So we are making our effort how to preserve them, protect them, and in today's world, of course, the digital technologies provide us with unprecedented opportunities to preserve and promote its heritage. So how do we, preserve this through digital technology is one such area that we need to focus on. Well, I do not want to continue much. We have our honorable madam who will be talking about, but suffice to say, heritage documentation museum, archival studies, folklore research, cultural tourism, digital humanities, translation, filmmaking, content creation, and cultural policy. Some of the areas that we can work upon. And I urge you, madam, what we have just talked about, to carry it forward in the days to come. We shall be happy to collaborate with each other. With these words, I have the honor to inaugurate this program. Thank you.